Hey guys, welcome to the video. This is New York Dan here, and I am in the 300 SD from 1993. We're going to take a drive in this today. It's a hot summer's day. I got the sunroof cracked a little bit here. The cool thing with this car, this sunroof, you can actually push it up a little. It's electric, but that helps with the cooling. We're going to start this puppy up and take a little drive. I got something to spice the video up. I got this game, Diamond Sevens, Pink Panther. You know I did that Pink Panther smoke bomb with the mini bike. I have those videos on my channel, like the shorts. I put, I think it's Henry Mancini, if I'm not mistaken, the Pink Panther theme song. Yeah, I did it. It's either on New York Dan or Benz products. I did a smoke bomb. So yeah, I like Pink Panther. I'm a fan of that. I'm gonna try this. It's up to $1 million. Most likely it's a loss of $5. So I got that for the video. I figured it would spice it up. Yeah, I'm gonna show you about the damn tires on this car too. I'm gonna show you that right now. I was just over. I try to do this carefully here so I don't make the video too shaky. I was over here, Hobo Freight. I joined, maybe I'm a sucker, maybe I'm being a total sucker today, but I joined their inside track. Yeah, you can probably see me in the reflection here. Hope everyone's having a great day. Beautiful out today. A little on the warm side since my AC is broken. I gotta fix that, yup. I have a pipe coming for it. A pipe. It probably should be a crack pipe because you'd have to be crazy to buy this car. All the stuff that's breaking or broken in it when I got it, but it's the price you pay. Yeah, this thing, double pane window glass. That's true double pane. It's not that phony junk. They have it now where they have two glass with like a little gap or a plastic in between. They call it double pane. The new Mercedes do not have this. They have that phony one. It may do the same thing, but this one is like really good. Yeah, I'll show you what I got at Harbor Freight. As I call it, Hobo Freight. I joined the inside track. I got some of these batteries, but you got to be damn careful. If these go bad, they start leaking. You gotta not leave it in the equipment. Be very careful with these if you buy them. It's only like $2 and change. That's why I did it. These things here, the quick release lines, I'm gonna use those. I use that in the van fuel tank, which, speaking of which, I'm also gonna use these for the Mustang AC repair. Speaking of which, I got this thing. A fuel transfer pump that's electric. It works with diesel fuel because I got to fill the van back up, and I drained all that fuel. I have 2 5-gallon buckets of the fuel, so that's going to be a mess to pour out of the bucket. So I'm like, let me buy this pump. Inside track price is only like $6 for that thing. It feels very light. Feels very light. And I got my new Walmart battery installed, my Plus battery, brand new. I got the Blaupunk amp hooked up. That was a job. You see how many connections I have here? Sometime I'll have to post the video. I did film when I was working on this, but to get this to work in this car, it's a little bit of homework. Looks like I'm missing one of my covers here. That's weird. How that would get lost. Oh, maybe I didn't put it on the wire and I soldered it. So if you make that mistake, you gotta desolder it to get that to work, to put the cover back on. Well, we'll take a cruise in this puppy. Oh yeah, by the way, this is what I wanted to show. I had to get a brand new tire here to get this thing inspected. It's a 275/40 ZR18. Now, the ZR, it's basically like a Lamborghini tire. That's how exotic this tire is. It can go like over 150 miles an hour. I had no choice. I had to do this. That's what they had. I don't really need that on this car with the diesel. Sometime I'm going to refinish this rim. You see all that wheel rash or rim rash? I'm going to refinish that whole thing. I'll do that. I'll do a video. But if you look over here, you see how wide this tire is? It's ridiculously wide. That's why it was so much money. There goes a diesel Dodge. That's cool. It says V8 on it. The guy must have put that diesel engine in. So anyway, yeah, I have the wipers jury rigged in. I got to take this apart again to fix the AC. I didn't put all the plastic junk in. This was just to get it to pass the damn inspection. New York, that inspection cost me almost $50 to get done. And you couldn't renew the registration. They gave me this temporary thing. Now I had to renew that. That costs another $130. I'm telling you, New York, it's just too much. It's not making sense. Here's the damn tire bill, right? That one tire that I showed you, I bought the other one last year. The one tire cost me $280 for that one tire. It's craziness. All right. Tell you what, let's start this thing up. And a lot of stuff that I had working is not working now. My speedometer's not working. There it goes. The fire's right up though. We got to get some ventilation going here. The air's broken. Let's put the window down. Thank God the window's still working. This car, man, everything breaks. We'll put those up like that. We'll leave the radio off so that we can listen to the dieseling. The diesel noise, so to speak. I got to be careful. I got to turn that down. The kind of luck I'm having, the car will break down. Not only will I not win, but the car will break. This game, I'll be lucky to win. If I win $5 on here, that will be luckiness. Let's check this out here while I'm here. I'm in the shade, right? I might as well check this game ticket. So we got 38, we got 16, 36, 230 numbers. That's kind of weird. 28, 21. Let's try this. Yeah, if you guys like cruising, I'm going to be doing cruise videos on New York Dan this week. If you want to check the channel. We got a 20. Now, one off. This is already bad luck when you scratch it off and you got a 20 and that's a 21. It's just off by one number. You know something's up. 34. I had a 36. This is not looking good. 1. No. Nowhere close. 39. I had a 38, right? Yup. This is bad news. 23. Now this game is bad news, guys. Or in general, these scratchers, that's how they're like it. That's how they work. 40. 31. Didn't I scratch that off already? No. I have a 21. Nah, this is bad. 8. 13. And 13 is usually an unlucky number. And the game ended with it being a dud. So much for that, guys. I hope I taught you guys a lesson that these tickets are not that good to play. And you can win up to $1 million, but you can also lose the money that you bought the ticket with. How's that for you? Alright, now let's try to have some good luck here. Let's go on a little drive with this thing. Let's see how this works. Let's take the brake off. Here we go. Okay. Here, we'll drive it past the showroom window. What do you think of that? This car is so stylish. I love this thing. I gotta be careful where I'm going here. See where we can go here. Take it on a good run, a good drive. Gotta be careful not to move my head too much. Oh, that's going way too fast for a diesel Benz to pull out. Here we go. Got plenty of room. Let's see how much smoke that thing makes. A little bit of blue smoke back there. We're cruising. Now, I wish my speedometer worked. I got to repair that again. I had it working when I was working on the AC. I parked the car, and the next thing I knew, speedometer didn't work when I put it back together. It's all electronic. Tach works, yup. It's shifting pretty good. And of course you can adjust this thing. This is kind of silly, but you can adjust the steering wheel electronically. I think if you have it like General Motors where you just have a lever here to adjust the tilt, I think that's almost just as good, if not better, because it's super quick and you can do it with the key off. See how much smoke I'm making back there. Not too bad. Gotta get up this hill, put my foot in it a bit. A little bit of wisping blue going by there. There we go. Yeah, it floats along. This car, it's really a nice drive. It's a really nice car. It's better than the new Benz. The new ones are, they cut corners with them. They're not as good anymore. The steering wheel is so weird. The new one has just like a hub. They must have a mini airbag in that. I don't know how they do it. But I like this big steering wheel. This thing's nice. I found this cover that fits on it. It looks original equipment. Gotta be gentle on that $280 tire going over the track. It's a New York gas price right there, $3.39. The diesel's $3.99. How do you like that? A little bit of vibration at idle. You know, it's not super smooth. It's not as smooth as the Mustang at idle. But He only got 6 cylinders going. That's, oh, nice. Look at that. Well, he's already got dents in it, so that explains probably why. And he didn't even know this was powered by a diesel, a Mercedes diesel. This could have been the 600 V12. There's no way for him to know from that angle. I'm sure the guy doesn't know Benz's. The grill, technically the grill is a little different on the V12. There's no way for him to know that. Even so, you could have the 5-liter V8 in here. Running smoothly. Just got to get the AC working. Oh, marijuana. Holy marijuana, God, man. That hit me. That reached right in my car and punched me in the face. Yeah, for those who don't know, they legalized marijuana in New York. It smells like a skunk. And you're smelling it everywhere now. Yeah, that was a great plan. You go out on a nice summer day, you might smell that. Don't you just love these blue states? They tax you to death, put fees on you, and then, whoa, the thing flared up a bit. You can barely afford to drive. And then when you go out for a drive, you get punched in the face. What's this guy doing? What is today? Bad driver day? Just driving a few blocks here and I'm running into troubles. But no, it's a nice day out today. This thing's, it's running pretty well. Driving nice and smoothly. Just floats down the road. You don't go fast in this car. You don't want to go try to be horsing with it. It just goes at its own speed. The RPM stay around 1500 to 2000 RPM. That'll get the job done. That's enough RPM. Running at that speed, it's super smooth too. You barely even hear the engine. Whoa. Whoa, Nelly. Boom. Okay, my water bottle just fell over. Yeah, there's no cup holders in here. I gotta figure out something. How to do a cup holder in this car. There's nothing you can do. You gotta hold your cup while you're driving. You gotta hold the cup. Just gotta hold it. There's nothing you can do, right? It's a Camaro. Nice. It slams into gear. That's signature for Benz. As long as it's not slipping. The worst is to have it flaring up. Slamming into gear is actually a good idea. It keeps the tranny from wearing out too fast. Well, what I'm going to do is see how it pulls this hill, maybe. Oh, got a landscaper car in front of me here. Hopefully that don't detach. Doesn't detach while he's going up the hill. Let's see how it handles the hill. Turbo's kicking in there a bit. 2000 RPM, it's going right up the hill. We're not going very fast, of course. It didn't make much smoke either. A little bit of wisping blue. little bit of wisping smoke. So yeah, I'll tell you what, guys, let me wrap this one up. Here's a nice shaded spot for me to stop and pull over right here. Yeah, I'll wrap this one up. Subscribe to the channel, more's coming up. And check my other channel, New York Dan, too, if you want. The cruise is going to be coming up. I'm going to be busy with that for a while. Just for not too long, 1 week. Alright, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Hit the thumbs up to spread the dieseling joy.